here to invade the rehearsal of Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, which is a classic American play. This time though, it's being staged in the Huayi Chinese Festival of Arts in Singapore. Now, why the Huayi Festival, you wonder? I'm wondering too, so we're going to speak to the director Nelson Chia. Just to tell you more about Huayi, it's held every year and features music, dance, visual arts as well as theatre, and it's our 10th anniversary along with the anniversary of the Esplanade. So we're going to talk to Nelson. He's going to tell us more about how this classic American piece got to be part of the show. So if you come this way, we'll find out more. Hi, good evening. This is Emilie Oehler from Urban Kulit, and we're really excited today to be interviewing Nelson Chia. Nelson is directing Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf for the Huayi Festival. Hi, Nelson.
Hello, Albee.
Thank you for having us in your rehearsal space. Yeah, it's quite an honor. It's great that you're doing a classic, which we haven't seen for a long time in Singapore. Has this been staged in Singapore before?
No, for this play, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, I should think it is the first time, unless like many years ago, some drama club might have staged it before, but not in recent years. I wouldn't think so. Yeah. So yeah, and also you are right that the classic plays has been missing from our Singapore stage, especially the Mandarin Singapore stage as well. So I thought that is what I want to bring back. But sure. What is, I think, interesting about this play is that the twistedness or the complexity rather of the human nature comes through in a very normal situations. So there are events and situations that seem very normal in the beginning, but as we dig deeper, we realize that things are not as it seems, and secrets being revealed, and also we start to see that all these characters, they are not. There's something really weird about them that can only come when life pushes them to a certain degree of extremity. Yes, like
a pressure cooker. So it starts in an ordinary place, in a house, on a couch, just like in a living room.
Yes.
Yes, yeah. And I understand there it starts off with two characters.
Yes, with George and Martha, an associate professor in the university, and his wife. So it's late at night, and then instead of going to bed, Martha has invited two other guests to their house for a late night party. And so a younger professor came with his wife, and so the four of them started drinking again, and then they drank for the whole night.
George， 你客人倒酒啊！哎，对了，你们想喝些什么酒？
哈利，你想喝些什么？
不知道哎，也许就来点 brandy 吧，直截了当。
brandy， 只要 brandy， 那怎么办？你呢 ？Bourbon on the rocks， 如果你不介意的话。介意？我不介意。妈的，你要什么？
来，
就给你来一杯按摩用的药酒吧。
好，直截了当。
妈的，对酒的品味大不如前浪，现在简单多了。想当年我在追求妈的时候，他喝酒的名堂可多了，你简直不敢相信。
You had quite a few things going on as a director. So what are the challenges? Challenges with time, with context?
With this kind of classic play, I needed veteran actors with good command of language, because this play is rather text-based, and so I need that kind of actors. And the unfortunate thing is that there are not many veteran actors left who are still active in the theatre. So I really have to look out for them. Did you have to take people out of hibernation, or people who hadn't worked for a while, and ask them to join the project? I have to call them and convince them, this is gonna work, trust me, that kind of thing. Yeah. But the thing is that I can feel that when these actors are being offered or invited to do such a play, and when they read the script, right, they know right at the beginning that it's going to be very challenging. Some of them you can say that, they are not sure, they're afraid, but you can see that they're passionate about it. Because there's something about doing these kind of plays on the stage, playing a full-fledged characters that is very inviting.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, actors want to be tortured. We all know this. Albee is an amazing writer. How did you translate it to Mandarin and keep the gravitas?
Well, the challenge really is in trying to understand the script. Because Albee's writing, you are right, he's so powerful that, every time during rehearsals, we have tons and tons of things to work with. Once we finish something, something else comes up. So every day during the rehearsals, while we're saying the lines, we're moving about, and all this, right, new things will keep coming up.
If you think there's a difference to the way an English-speaking audience and a primarily Chinese audience would receive a show like this because of the kind of theatre they've been exposed to before in the history of the last few decades in Singapore theatre. Do you have any thoughts on that?
In our Singapore theatre history, we have done that in earlier days. It's just that in recent years, this has not been done so much already. And so much so that sometimes audience do take some time to get used to it. When we start to do these plays in a different language, we have to create a world of its own, a world with its own logic, so that these characters are actually speaking in non-English, in a language that's something else, and that should be acceptable if we are committed to the world. It should be acceptable to the audience. Because, for example, otherwise we won't be able to do Shakespeare.
Yes, of course.
Or any of the Russian plays in Mandarin already.
Yeah. Thank you, Nelson.
Thank you.
So here we are with Nelson Chia, director of Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. That will be staged January 27 to 28 at the Esplanade for the Huayi Festival. This is Urban Kulit and I'm Emilie Oehler.